So I think Canada, first of all, we've proven ourselves as an execution engine for the company, so that's one good rationale. But really, what's unique is that Canada is seen as close enough to the U.S. to pilot things here that the U.S. feels comfortable rolling out more broadly. And the other thing is we've got the other element as well, in that we're such a multicultural country and we've got multiple languages, and so when we pilot things here and we're successful, it's really, we're seeing that other parts of the Cisco globe feel much more comfortable adopting those kinds of things versus if it had just launched in the US, as a for instance. So we've kind of got both aspects handled. That combined with the fact that we've been executing effectively, I think several people are really using Canada as a test bed, which is great. So I think a lot of what I think is differentiating us in terms of our channel strategy, and we're really, is forward investment models. So I think we've got a pretty leading channel model to begin with, and what we're doing in terms of innovating and expanding that is really, there's a lot of forward investments that we're making in some key areas, one of which is the market transitions. We're seeing them occur a lot in small, medium, and small and mid-sized businesses and through small and mid-sized partners. So the first thing that we are talking about here is really the need to expand our coverage model to more partners and to get much closer to a broader set of partners. So the Canadian Supercenter that we've launched here in Canada really provides that integrated, holistic support model around 250 incremental partners that we didn't proactively cover before. So that's a real key piece. The second piece we were talking about was a mentoring program where we've got significant market transitions happening. We've got a targeted approach to a few strategic partners where we can really help onboard them quickly and build a Cisco practice, and so we're providing some external consulting expertise to really help ramp their Cisco practice and their time to revenue around key areas. The first one we did that in was voice, and we partnered with the ComStore component of Westcon to do that program, and we've really enabled a handful of partners to be able to, in essence, go from zero revenue to building a very successful Cisco practice in about a 6-month period, which is great. The third element that we're talking about was a partner-led approach. So we as a company have had a focus on enterprise, and then we had a very concerted effort on small. We realized that as a company we really needed to have that similar type focus and effort on the mid-market, and our partner-led coverage model and then a programmatic approach called Avant Garde that we're launching here is really our holistic strategy to how we're going to help our partners to become an extension of Cisco. So our partner salespeople, technical people, services people, and it's a holistic programmatic approach. So
one of the big reasons is it was determined that we believe that our partners really, Canadians buy from Canadians, and our partners needed that attention in a closer proximity and understanding their business and their marketplace. And it was the right thing to do for Canada and the right thing to do for Cisco Canada and our partners. So from our SE community to our program community to our uniqueness as it relates to cultural diversity, we have that ability to do that. So from 10 different languages that we support within Canada, we have that ability to do that. Also from the standpoint of time zones and national time zones, we're able to support that. And our ability to touch the different areas of Cisco Canada and get our answers much quicker than we did when we were located in the U.S. and supporting our partners from the U.S.
So Avant Garde is really around the mid-market selling efforts through partners. It's really providing a great framework and tools that enable them to really be an extension of Cisco. So there's 5 main components to Avant Garde. One is the customer analytics. So we're really providing our partner base with not only all the information that Cisco's gathered on customers, but third-party data sources and propensity to buy modeling that really enables them to effectively target which customers are worthwhile to go after. So I think that's a huge value add. Second component is around training, really enabling our partner sales and technical communities to get basically any training that's available to Cisco internally. We make that available to our partners and set out a curriculum for them. We also do marketing and co-marketing campaigns. So whether the partner has their own marketing force that we can work through and co-market with, or if they don't have a marketing organization, we would basically enable them to run marketing campaigns via our resources so that we get a strong demand gen engine going. And then there is a series of financial rewards that we would give to a partner based on penetrating acquisition accounts or accounts that have low penetration of Cisco. So it's kind of a holistic approach across the whole 9 yards. And I think really any partner that has a strong go-to-market practice around the mid-market and has sales teams that focus on mid-market or the SMB market, I think would be great target partners for us in that space.
As we move our partners from a product service orientation to much more of a solutions focus, we really have to see how we can move them through their ability to sell, service, and deliver our products and services more effectively. So we put together a framework on where we can go in and help a partner assess where their gaps are on a collaborative basis, build out a framework of how to really build some actionable engagement strategies through training, through services mentoring, to really ramp up their capabilities and skill sets through the whole life cycle of our products and services. For the first pilot, we've got 7 partners that we've engaged with in the early stages of the program where we're going through the assessments. We hope by the end of next year to ramp this up to another couple of dozen partners and be able to report back in the spring on some of the successes in the first pilot phase of the program. I think the key is that this really looks at the whole end-to-end capabilities from their ability to sell, service, and deliver. It provides some services mentoring support and their ability to go in and do installations and have us come in behind them to shadow, to mentor them, to really get those successes and those testimonials through their installations, and also program management support we can provide to really handhold through the process with a partner rather than just identifying the gaps and walking away. So we're really engaged with the whole part of all components of the process together.